Hi everybody, it's Kim Jeffries for Heidi Swapp, and I'm here to share with you how I can create, or how you can create, an interactive element in your Storyline Chapters insert. So this is my All About Me insert, and I'm using the journaler insert. As you can see, there's dots here where you can do your journaling. And today I'm going to show you how I'm going to create this little flip up. It's going to hide my journaling underneath. So let me show you where I started. So I started with 3 paper pads. The Storyline Chapters project pad, the Color Fresh paper pad, and the Storyline Chapters floral paper pad. So I started off by trimming out this pattern paper from the Color Fresh paper pad, and I trimmed it to fit onto the page. So the pages are roughly 7.5 by 9. So I trimmed it out, and then I used my corner rounder to punch the 2 corners, and then I adhered it down. Then I cut this butterfly shape out using my cutting machine. This is a Paige Evans cut file, and then I backed it. So I cut it with white cardstock, and then again I chose another piece of pattern paper from the Color Fresh paper pad. It was this pattern paper here, and I chose that because the green matches the green in my dress that I'm wearing. So then once I backed the cut file, I trimmed around the pattern paper, and then I cut my cut file in half just with a pair of scissors. I then added one side of the cut file to my pattern paper. My next step was to choose a piece of ledger paper from the Storyline Chapters paper pad. So there's a few ledger papers, there's plain paper, colored paper, and then there's some patterns. So what I did was I laid down my cut file, and then just using a pencil, I roughly drew around the edge, and you can see, hopefully you can see that there. And I've done that so I could create my journaling. So once I had traced around my shape, I took it over to my typewriter, and I typed in my journaling within the butterfly shape. So now I can go ahead and rub out the pencil line. I did the journaling last night, so there's no chance that the ink will smudge. If you don't have a typewriter, you could just hand write your journaling. Okay, so now, because in the Storyline Chapters inserts, the corners are rounded, so I'm going to come in with my corner rounder, and I'm just going to round the corners of these 2 sides, the right sides, and now I'm going to adhere it in. And I'm just going to adhere it in with some double-sided tape. Okay, so that's now adhered down, and you can kind of see the shape of the butterfly. What I should have done first was actually, so I'm just going to come back in here, and I'm just going to draw roughly around the bottom. So I should have done this before I rubbed out. Sorry about that, everybody. So what I'm going to do is I need to fill in this bottom section. So I'm just going to use some of the washi tape that comes in the collection, in the Storyline Chapters collection. So I'm just going to use the washi tape to fill in the rest of the shape. I think it will look good with different thicknesses, different widths of the washi. I'm choosing colours that kind of coordinate with my photos, but also coordinate with the collection. might even add some of the ephemera, the ephemera that comes in the collection as well. I like this sweet little stripy one here. So I'll finish this up and then I'll come back. Okay, so you can see I added some washi tape at the top and washi tape at the bottom. Now I can go ahead and rub that out. Again, sorry about that, guys. And you can see that gives the shape. I might even look through this is the ephemera that comes in the Storyline Chapters collection. I might even find some little pieces of ephemera to add in. I quite like that heart. It's like a vellum heart. Actually, I quite like that. I'm going to add in this green leaf, and I'll just use a little bit of double-sided tape for that. I don't want to add too much because I want the journaling to be the star of the show. Okay, so now I'm going to add in my other wing. So what you need to do is you need a trimmer, a paper trimmer, and a bone folder. And so we need to create a fold. So I'm going to lay down part of my body and part of my wing of the butterfly, and then I'm just going to, using my bone scorer, just score down. It's a little bit bumpy because of the cut file. Just score down that a few times. And then I'm going to bend it up. And I might make it fold the other way as well. Okay, so then I'm going to add some adhesive to that fold. So now we can put our butterfly back together. And I don't mind that there's a bit of a gap there. Okay. Position it. And now you can see that my butterfly, I might just come in here with my bone folder again, just to give a nice even crease. And now all I need to do is come in with my photos, work out where I'm going to put it. And I can adhere them down as well. And then I'm just going to place this photo here, and then I might come in with some of the washi. Just to add a little bit more. And so on this side, so that completes this side of the page, my interactive butterfly. On this side you can see this gorgeous gold butterfly. So that butterfly actually comes from the project pad. It's pattern paper, and it's this gorgeous pattern paper, and I just roughly cut around it, and then I just use my scissors to fussy cut it, and I've added a little bit of foam adhesive underneath so that the wings cut up. So that is a fun and easy way to create an interactive element for your hidden journaling, or maybe even some hidden photos in your Heidi Swapp Storyline Chapters insert. Thanks, and bye for now.